Thousands of people in Australia have fled to the seafront to seek shelter from bushfires racing to the coast. One blaze moved into the Victorian coastal town of Mallacoota, throwing embers towards homes. Locals described a terrifying experience of camping on wharves and boarding boats under blood-red skies. Meanwhile, officials confirmed another 2 people had died in blazes in New South Wales. There are now 12 deaths linked to the nation's bushfire crisis. The beach town where fires turn day to night. Several holiday spots along the coast between Sydney and Melbourne are currently cut off by fire fronts. More than a dozen emergency-level blazes span a 500 kilometres (310 miles) stretch across 2 Australian states, from Batemans Bay in New South Wales (NSW) to Bairnsdale in Victoria. The bodies of 2 men, believed to be a father and son, were found in the town of Cobargo in NSW. A massive blaze had ripped through the town's main street on Tuesday. "Very tragic set of circumstances," said NSW Police Deputy Commissioner Gary Werboys. "They were obviously trying to do their best with the fire as it came through in the early hours of the morning." Authorities said there were 5 more people missing in the region, 4 in Victoria and another man in NSW. Victoria's State Premier Daniel Andrews said Navy ships may be called upon to provide food, water and power to the cut-off townships. The main road in the region, the Princes Highway, has been closed off. "Some of these isolated communities can be accessed by sea," he said. Authorities had urged people in the region, many of them tourists, to stay put because by Monday it was too late and dangerous to evacuate. The bushfires north of these communities had escalated due to a surge in temperatures, winds, and dry lightning. "We were ready to jump into the water." Residents in the NSW holiday towns of Bermagui and Batemans Bay also fled on Tuesday morning to the waterfront or makeshift evacuation sites near the shore. Locals told the BBC they had bunkered in as the front approached, raining ash on the beaches. "It was bloody scary. The sky went red, and ash was flying everywhere," said Zoe Simmons in Batemans Bay. In Mallacoota, one of the worst affected spots on Tuesday, residents fled to the beach or took up shelter in fortified homes when they heard the warning siren go off at 8 o'clock local time. "It should have been daylight, but it was black like midnight and we could hear the fire roaring," said David Jeffrey, a local business owner. "We were all terrified for our lives. There's a rock wall that they've built to keep back the sea, and that was where we were going to jump into the water if the radiant heat had hit," he added. The fire swept through the town, destroying numerous buildings, but was kept back from the shore by a change in wind, locals said.